Yo, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Pony Montana, and in this video, we are going to be going over rollout corners, rolling out with your quarterback in general. It has become one of the metas in Madden with every single quarterback that EA drops having the ability to roll out and having decent speed in the pocket. Well, this video is going to help you guys master your rollouts. Now, before I get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment down below, and hit that noti bell so you guys never miss a video. And if you have nothing to say, comment FTA. It stands for the algorithm, and it helps push these videos to more and more people. Now let's get right into it. Rollout corners, they're not the hardest thing, but there are certain things that people need to learn when it comes to rollout corners that is just going to make your life a little bit more helpful. Now, let me hop into a different scene here so you guys can see my screen. Now, rollout corners, what are they? You're simply taking your quarterback. I'm just going to call a random play here. You're taking your quarterback and you're going to try to roll out. As you can see, things get a little bit frustrating sometimes when trying to attempt this. You watch all your pro player friends and they're somehow rolling out and doing everything that you wish you could. So there's going to be a couple things that you guys are going to need. For one, to make this as efficient and as dominant as possible, you're going to need an ability called roaming deadeye or crossbody deadeye. These are abilities where you're going to be able to throw on the run if you're outside of the pocket, and if you're rolling out throwing corners or any kind of passes, you're going to need an ability like that. If not, have the X Factor run and gun like I currently have on this Bo Jackson here, and if you get that activated, you're going to be able to do them rollout corners and throw any throw on the field on the run, and it's just going to help you guys out tremendously. After that, that's all you need. Now, the strategy and how to do it. Well, you can only do this under center. Shotgun, it gets mixed up too much. The pursuit angles of the defenders are just not where we need them to be. So you can only really do this under center. And I'm going to explain to you guys why. So we're just going to call Z spot here. And on the defensive side of the ball, we're just going to call, let's just call random defenses so we can show you guys how to do it against any kind of defense. So pretty much what we want out of the defensive line that is blitzing in, we want their outside guy to pretty much come in free. Pause, no diddy, but we want him to come in free. We want him to just blitz and straight through the gap. Pretty much just that angle needs to come straight down just so that we're able to roll out. And then after that guy comes down, you're going to take your user and you're going to blitz back, and then you're going to roll out. Now right now we ended up getting good blocking, but you're simply going to take your user, come pretty much like pause for a quick second, and then roll out with your quarterback. Now, obviously with the run and gun, we're going to make every single pass, but again, you have to make your read after that. To make it so it's a guarantee option to roll out, most of the time, whenever you're facing a formation like this, for example, we're going to go over the 3 down linemen and 4 down linemen. When you're facing a formation like this, you have to assume that it's this guy that's going to be blitzing in. So the way that you prepare to roll out, wherever you guys are planning on rolling out to. So right now I have a corner route. You're going to have all 5 routes going out. So right now we're going to even put the running back out on some kind of route. Let's even put X on a streak as well. And if you're facing 3 down linemen, first off, you're going to slide the protection, your pass protection, you're going to slide it towards the opposite side of where you are rolling out. So if you're planning on rolling out to the right side, slide your protection to the left side. So that's left bumper or L1 if you guys are on PlayStation. Then move your right stick to the opposite side of where you're rolling out. Okay? So if you plan on throwing your corner to the right side, make sure you're sliding your protection to the left side. Okay? Then after that, you're gonna want to double team one of the interior defenders. So right now, we pretty much want to double team whoever is on the same side that we're rolling out. We want to make sure that we're double teaming the person that's above the right guard. Okay, if you're rolling out to the right, you want to double team the person that's on the guard on that side. Okay, so we're slide protecting the opposite way, but the guard that we're double teaming, the defender that we're double teaming is going to be on the same side of the rollout. The guard, whoever's above that guard, that's who you're going to double team. And to double team, you press the left bumper, you move the right stick down, and it brings up your double team menu. And since this guy is right above our right guard, for those of you guys who don't know, these 2 guys here are your guards, okay? This guy up top here, this fat guy that's holding the ball for the quarterback, that's your center. So again, we're going to double team this guy here. allowing this guy right here to pretty much blitz in free. Allowing this guy here to pretty much blitz in free. Then afterwards, you're going to take your user, you're going to hold on to it for a second, and then you're going to completely roll out towards that right side, and then hopefully your corner route ends up wide open. So again, slide, double team, and that's pretty much it. Oh, they actually sent everybody that time. And if they send everybody, you're cooked. There's not much you're going to be able to do there. So let's do that one more time. This time is going to be different because there is nobody above that guard, which means that the only person that we have to worry about blitzing is this guy here. But again, we're going to double team that guy that's on the outside there. And it's going to be the same kind of situation. And if he blitzes, and he's just getting, literally, these are instantaneous sacks. There's nothing that I could do about that. It's the same situation here. If you guys end up with a situation where there's 4 down linemen, you're going to double team the guy that's above that guard again. And let's do it one more time. And you see how he ends up pretty much blitzing out? That's what we want. Now, granted, they end up getting the edge rush, which prevented us from actually making a play on that ball. But this is what we want. We want this guy to pretty much blitz. We want this guy here to crash in. Now they sent the blitz. That's the only reason why it looked terrible here, is because they sent the blitz off of the edge, the same side that we're running. Now, if we planned on running towards that left side, now this looks like another blitz too, but it's EA, so there's not much we could do about it. I could run a different controller, but for this, as you can see, it's exactly how we want it to look. And I'm going to show the instant replay on that because it worked perfectly where the guy just came straight down, and that's what we want it to look like. Now, unfortunately, they are blitzing us, so it's making that edge pressure come in pretty much untouched. And this is exactly how we want it. We want this guy to have that angle so we can outrun him the same way that we just did there. Now, this guy here is just the extra blitzer that's preventing us from actually completing a pass here, which is fairly annoying. But again, it is Madden. And this is one of those situations where if there is only those 3 down linemen, you're going to be able to pretty much go ahead and just double team him and then just run straight towards his side. Even if he's containing, he will be clamped up. And this will be the last time that I go through with it. And again, this is what it's supposed to look like. Now this time we're going to drop it here because of the KO. But that's how it's supposed to look like. If you're rolling out, you want that guy to crash inside just like that. And you're going to run backwards and then towards the outside. Why? Because his angling is just straight across. And this is how you're going to achieve your rollouts. And it's the same thing if you're going towards that opposite side. So this time we're going to roll out towards that left side. Let's make a nice little route combination to make it look a little sexy here. So again, we're going to double team the left side guy, which should result in the other guy coming in. Oh, he actually didn't come in free, but as you can see, the rollout, and we're able to sit there and make a throw there. Again, making your read is part of your scheme. However you guys want to scheme this up, I just hopped into a random formation, but let's do that one more time and see if we can get something nice popping here, just to end the video off proper. So boom, he blitzes out, as you can see. Oh, and then we end up overthrowing a beautiful pass. It would have been a nice pass to end the video on, but this is how you do your rollout corners. It doesn't matter if they're left-handed, right-handed, if you're going to the weak side hand, the strong hand, it does not matter. As you can see, as long as you take a second to breathe in the pocket and then go straight down back and then roll out, your rollout corners are going to be dominant. Now, mind you, I don't think I completed a pass this entire video, but the whole point is to show the rollout. Nothing more, nothing less. Just rolling out with your QB and trying your best to make a play here. And that's going to be the video. My name is Pony Montana. I'll see you guys in the next one. And as always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out.